Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. When we think of the patriarch Abraham, we often think of Sarah, the miraculous birth of Isaac, and the covenant God made with him. But have you ever wondered what happened in Abraham's life after Sarah passed away? It's a part of his story that often gets overlooked, but it's filled with fascinating details and introduces us to a remarkable woman named Keturah. The book of Genesis tells us that after Sarah's death, Abraham took another wife, and her name was Keturah. The Bible doesn't give us a lot of personal details about her, but by looking at the context and the children she bore, we can piece together a picture of a significant and likely very humble woman. Plah. While Sarah was the wife of Abraham's youth and the mother of the promised heir, Isaac Keturah entered his life in his later years. She became his companion and the one who would care for him in his old age. Imagine the household she managed. Abraham was already a very wealthy and powerful man, a patriarch of a massive clan. Keturah came into this established world and bore him 6 sons: Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Neshua. That's right, 6 more sons. This wasn't a small family. Raising these boys would have been a monumental task, especially considering Abraham was well over 100 years old at this point. Keturah was not just a wife. She was the mother and matriarch to a whole new branch of Abraham's family. Her influence didn't end there. Her sons went on to become the forefathers of several Arabian tribes. Perhaps the most well-known is Midian. If that name sounds familiar, it's because the Midianites play a significant role later in the Bible. Moses himself would flee to the land of Midian and marry Zipporah, the daughter of Jethro, a priest of Midian. This means Moses' father-in-law was a descendant of Abraham through Keturah. It's an incredible connection that threads different parts of the biblical narrative together. The descendants of her other sons also populated a large part of the Arabian Peninsula, establishing trade routes and becoming influential peoples in their own rights. One of the most telling details about Keturah's story is found in how Abraham handled his inheritance. The Bible says that Abraham gave all he had to Isaac, but to the sons of his concubines, which would include Keturah's sons, he gave gifts and sent them away from Isaac, eastward to the land of the east. This shows Abraham's commitment to God's promise through Isaac. But it also shows his fatherly care for his other children. It's likely that Keturah, as their mother, would have supported this decision. It speaks to a possible humility and an understanding of her place within God's larger plan for Abraham's family. She wasn't competing with Sarah's legacy. She was fulfilling her own unique and important role. Keturah's story is a quiet one, but it is a powerful reminder that history is filled with significant people who may not always be in the spotlight. She was a wife, a mother to many, and the ancestress of nations. She provided comfort to Abraham in his final years and raised sons who would shape the landscape of the ancient Near East. Her legacy lives on through the tribes that descended from her, weaving her story into the rich and complex tapestry of history. What do you find most interesting about Keturah's life? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Stories like these that show there's always something new to discover. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next one.